Who doesn't love painting? It's hard to get anyone who doesn't love to play with colors. It's a way of life to connect people and bring culture and people together. But do you have any idea about the most iconic paintings in the history? Despite the huge number of paintings that viewers have seen in museums and art galleries across the world, only a relatively minuscule number has been universally recognized as being classic. Timeless in their beauty and execution, these artworks have transcended time and artistic concepts to create history. These paintings are familiar to people of all ages and cultures as being representative of the greatest work of art ever created, and will continue to resonate in the minds of art lovers for many countries to come. Today, we are going to show you 5 most famous and masterpiece paintings of all time that have had the maximum artistic impact and recognition. So, don't skip the video, and please hit the subscribe button to stay tuned with our channel. Let's get started. Number 5, Guernica. Guernica is the Pablo Picasso's most famous work, and certainly a most powerful political statement. It was painted as an immediate reaction to the Nazis' devastating casual bombing practice on the Basque town of Guernica during the Spanish Civil War. This painting shows the tragedies of war, and the suffering it inflicts upon individuals, particularly innocent civilians. This work has gained a monumental status, and became a perpetual reminder of the tragedies of war, which is an anti-war symbol and an embodiment of peace. After the completion, Guernica was displayed around the world in a brief tour, and it became famous as well as widely acclaimed. This tour helped to bring the Spanish Civil War to the world's attention. This work is seen as an amalgamation of pastoral and epic styles. However, this mural-size canvas oil painting can be seen in the Museo Reina Sofia in Madrid. Number 4, The Scream. If you thought the artwork showed a figure screaming, however, it turns out you may have misinterpreted Munch's work. The Scream was painted by Edward Munch, and was not a single work of art. According to a British Museum's blog, there are 2 paintings, 2 pastels, and then an unspecified number of prints. This painting was not simply a product of stress, or an uncharacteristic moment of panic. It symbolizes the darkly troubled times Munch was experiencing as he dealt with mental illness and trauma, and his attempt to rationalize and explain his experience through what he knew best about painting. This painting is one of the most famous images in the history of art, and can be seen in Oslo's National Museum and Munch Museum. Number 3, The Starry Night. The Starry Night is an oil-on-canvas painting, painted by Dutch post-impressionist painter, Vincent van Gogh. It depicts the view from the east-facing window of his asylum room at Saint-Rémy de Provence, France. He was living in an asylum in Saint-Rémy, and being treated for mental illness, when he painted The Starry Night. The comparatively abstract painting is the signature example of Van Gogh's innovative and bold use of thick brushstrokes. The painting's striking blues and yellows, and the dreamy swirling atmosphere, have intrigued art lovers for decades. It is one of the most recognized paintings in Western art, and has been a permanent collection of the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. Number 2, The Last Supper. The Last Supper is a late 15th century mural painting by Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci. It is housed by the refectory of the convent of Santa Maria del Grazie, in Milan, Italy, and one of the Western world's most recognizable paintings. It is a masterpiece of the Italian High Renaissance, and one of the best-known works of Christian art, that illustrates the scene from the last days of Jesus Christ, as described in the Gospel of John, where Jesus shared the meal with his apostles in Jerusalem, before his crucifixion. It provides the scriptural basis for the Eucharist, also known as Holy Communion or the Lord's Supper. It is commemorated by Christians especially on Monday and Thursday. Number 1, Mona Lisa. It should come as no surprise that the most famous painting in the world is that mysterious woman with an enigmatic smile. But that's one of the few certainties about this work of art. The sitter in the painting is thought to be Lisa Gherardini, the wife of Florence merchant Francesco del Giocondo, but experts aren't sure. Every day, thousands of people from around the world crowd into a stark, beige room at Paris's Louvre Museum to view its single-mounted artwork. This painting is a masterpiece, because it is a superb piece of a design due to being realistic, and it maintains communication with the immediate past, because it was created during the Renaissance, and it is a profound assertion of human value, because it is about a virtuous woman sitting on a balcony. Although the sitter's steady gaze and restrained smile were not regarded as mysterious until the 19th century, viewers today can appreciate her equivocal expression, as Leonardo painted a complex figure that is very much like a complicated human. So viewers, we hope you enjoyed today's video on 5 world's best iconic paintings in the history. Let us know in the comment section which painting mesmerized you the most. Please subscribe, like, share, and be always with us for the next video.